Hello everyone and welcome back once again to the Decisive Campaigns from Warsaw to Paris. Let's continue where we left off, and that is, I would say, in quite a large part also with, let's zoom in a bit, with cleaning up units. And I think this might actually be the power that we only see if we zoom in here. Well, we'll be fine. First of all, let's make sure that we have the artillery. Well, there's only one for the 207th. Let's attack. And these guys have been there long enough, so I would say, let's see, this is 55, so they can still attack. I'm trying to take as much different places as possible here. See if it actually becomes 250. That it does. Yeah, let's do it like this. Should be getting a lot of bonuses, and indeed we did. My forces can still move further a bit for whatever use that might potentially be. I might actually use strategic transport to move the 207th. So let's just try to get those guys there at least. But I mean, we cleared that out. Then there's the 206th. There we go. I don't think there's anything there, but it's probably prudent to go and take a look. With the Netza Brigade at the very least. I already tried to take care of these cavalry units, but that will take a while, I guess. So nothing can be done there. Though I will also try to take care of these. Oh, great. I was a bit afraid that I might take some damage, but I guess I didn't. You guys have not yet attacked. Moving across there takes too many points. So I guess as for the 208th, I will also move it over into this direction, together with the 50th. And I'll let the 73rd take care of this. Probably for the best like that. These guys are very weak right now. I know I cannot attack them on this turn, but I guess they can take care of it. As long as they don't take Poznan, it will also be fine. Yeah, sure. Let's do all the small time mop-up operations first. And let's attack with everything. There we go. Now I'll send a fourth over to the guys down here at Kamiena for as much as that will be possible. And then the 31st is going to move I guess, towards Warsaw as much as they can. Although, I also want them to go and clear the 30th here for this turn. I'll let the 14th already go faster. Well, I'll let this artillery deal with it. Although, apparently even the artillery can move quite a bit. I'll attack with only the 31st. There we go. Can't move. My units are still in disarray here, but that's not very surprising. Okay, well, the way it currently is here is that they still have a crazy number of forces, although of course I only need to take this by the time I'm grabbing the final hex, so there is some time. Although I guess I shouldn't dilly-dally. No need to use that right now either. So these guys have also been encircled for long enough. Let's make the 45th go up there as well. While we try to deal with the rest of these forces here. Which shouldn't be that big of an issue. Yeah. Okay. Also, because they don't have any more action points, that should also help. Because they cannot move, so. Oh wow. Don't like taking additional damage, to be sure. Let's see how that goes. Good. At this point, most of these are broken except for that one unit. So, you guys have not attacked yet. I'll bomb them. And let's see what happens if I attack them again. Good. The only one that can attack here now, yeah, there's no need. That ain't good. But you know, we've gotten quite a few of these guys. I'm quite sure we'll be able to take that very soon. Let's see if I can use strategic movement for you as well. Right, so you cannot get closer to Lvov at the moment. They're kind of stuck, although I do actually have to capture that evacuation point. Although these are currently the only ones that can get there, I think. If I take Lvov, that is. Crossing the river is still a major problem, and going in through here, this rail line, I don't think it helps that much, although these guys are already... It's like what you're gonna do anyway. So that is very tricky. These guys are toast. At least. Now... let's spread out a bit then. This is the Przemysl, I guess, emergency unit or whatever. Let's encircle them. They should not be very powerful at this stage, I think. They can't have left all that much. Indeed. Yeah, let's just go up here, see what we can do against that 3rd Legion division, or at least that part. You cannot move further. Moving in there, yeah, it's fine. You can't use that. You could use Achtung Panzer, but that's unnecessary for now. This is looking good. Just captured Lublin. I mean, we still need to get to Brest, but if this is the Brest ND, Brest might be empty as well, which would suggest that if I take Białystok and Krakow at that point, I will have won the game. So certainly interesting that. Let's actually completely focus on doing it on the next turn. If they want to take back Lamza and this, that is totally fine. I don't care about that. Ow. Seriously. Yep. Destroyed more of these, huh? Yeah, sure. No. Again. There we go. There's just so much cleaning operations to do, I should say, or at least pocket elimination. It would be unfortunate if these guys would be capable of getting back. In some form. I mean, that's 6,000. That's a lot. Don't want to say I can just go and do that. That didn't do me much good. Oh, they actually played a card on them for plus 25% bonus. Let's actually attack across the river. I know that sucks, but these guys should be sufficiently weak, I think. Or not. That's still something, and they should be somewhat weaker now anyway, so I guess in a way it will be worth it. Has advanced already quite a bit here. '17th cannot attack either way. Flak on this part of the 28th, huh? Let's see what kind of artillery we can pound on them. should be enough. This is really, really painful, actually. I wouldn't be surprised if I go to 4 to 5% this way, if I keep it up. So, I'm not doing that well in securing these areas, actually. At least when it comes to taking damage. Let's at least close off the area around Lutz as well, even if it's with the 17th. Here too, one would think that we have a reasonable attack against the cavalry, but they do still have 42 readiness. Okay. Won't be able to attack them this turn. Fourth Panzer, huh? Well, why not move up? Neither of those can actually play cards. But I will have to move up here. It would be surprising if they were to be able to cross here, although we also technically have not actually cut off Warsaw yet, so... we saw a serious push from the enemy down there. They've actually been launching some counter-offensives. So that's pretty rough, actually. These guys are still quite powerful. Just like these, they actually have pretty good supplies, etc. And these guys are quite close to linking up with them, which is also one of the problems. Now, I don't really care that much about these, but they're about to make a lot of trouble for these units here as well. It's actually a bit of a problem. Given that I don't really have that many forces in that area. They haven't been encircled for that long. It's a lot of planes. Suddenly. I won't kill them this way. And I also can't really move with any units this way because my offensive is so, just say, weak. This should at least severely or somewhat weaken these. Not that it's gonna help me that much. Let's just see where you could go. This will divide them even more. And I just can't attack these guys at the moment. They might have a very little fuel. That would probably be the best outcome. This should still disintegrate them a little bit. Now, they've not yet really dug in there. One thing that I could try to do is squeeze the 19th. And then what I could do is at least try to encircle these parts of the 41st. Just try to make them a little bit weaker on this part. I mean, they're also harassing me there. What if I try to go around? I could try to do that. And then... obviously this is very weak and they're likely to try and break out. What if I attack here with these? Okay, I also got hurt a bit. But then I'll do it like this. They can obviously still retreat. So it's not going to be the very best. But they're very likely just to try and go back to the 36th. They will have... yeah, let's pull you back a little bit too. So they will likely just try to go back here, but my purpose, at least currently, is just to try and weaken them a bit. Make sure that they don't do anything really fancy here. I don't think these guys will necessarily be weak enough with these guys being in a fortress. I would really like to take this though, but the problem is I just simply do not have anything that could potentially take Modlin at this stage. Although I could do this. Which is again not amazing given the situation, but having these guys at least in here, all these panzers in the fortress, well, yeah, I just simply do not have the units to effectively deal with it any other way. Alright, let's do one quick glance. Certainly not attacking any of these. This is fine. If they don't have any movement points, I'm okay with it. These guys are looking fine. Let's move all of them in here so they can be transferred. Well, I guess the artillery can be moved to deal with the 13th. I can see that. Yeah, sure. Now, in terms of air forces, I don't have any of them down there. I could also totally see them trying to pour in there. But I would definitely have to try and prevent that. Yep. All right. Don't really need to move Army Group North. You guys are fine. Just trying to do the last few things over here. Actually succeeded. That's pretty impressive. Though they again did take a little bit of losses for that. Still, that means that the 228th, I guess this entire corps can now start moving down there, while the rest of these forces deal with that. Whether they will come too late, we'll have to see. Let's end a turn. Well, these turns are still taking relatively long. Stalin backstabs Poland. The Polish morale is reduced by 1/3. Germany has 38 VP, needs 39 to win. They have 21 VPs to enhance, need to hold 11. We have 2% losses, they 32. Alright, let's see though. Yeah, Lvov empty as predicted here. And it seems like these guys are trying to escape at Sombor. I'm just gonna do a few minor things here. This is interesting here too. It's like, what are they doing? They're trying to hold a line here. But then Warsaw is practically empty. Let's actually take a look at the history. So next battle, they tried to attack, but we held firm. No losses against quite a bit of theirs. Artillery, an attack again. We lost 100. They lost 400. Artillery blast. And another artillery. More artillery. Then an attack, but we held. And some engineer moves at the end there. Alright. Not too shabby. The enemy did break through. Oh. Wow. They did break through here. That's potential cause for concern. We'll see how that works. But let's take Białystok. That was supposed to go a little bit better, to be honest. I mean, this is the time to be giving these guys everything I've got, I think. Wait a minute. Come on. Alright, good. I mean, it's not so much that I need to kill them, I just need to actually get the hex, or the Białystok hex. It's 2 points. So that Rest empty. What that does is that is also 2 points. So those two are 4 points. 6 points, and if I then take Krakow on this turn, then the Poles will lose on their turn already. Yeah, for now though, I'm gonna end the video here. I forgot to mention this at the start of the video, but this one is sponsored by my Patreon supporter, Pumnurao. But besides that, I also want to give a shout out to all my other Patreon supporters: Dungeon Pastor, Thomas B. Marshall, Mandingo, and Tomislav Trollin. Next episode will probably be the final episode in Poland. So thanks for watching, everyone. I do hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.